Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you checked out the review on the black suit Spider-Man here in the middle, but for this video I'm going to be ranking my 5 Hot Toys 1/6 scale Spider-Man figures from, number 5 being the worst that I have to number 1, the best that I have out of these 5 on the desk in front of me. Drop a like on the video for me, subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram at DKnight333. So we got the most recent Toby Maguire Spider-Man from No Way Home. And we have the classic suit Spider-Man from the Spider-Man video game on PS4. That's a really nice one. And we got the most recently released black suit Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2 on PS5. Just recently reviewed that on the channel, check it out. And we've got the Andrew Garfield from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And he has the custom white eye lenses installed. And we have the older Amazing Spider-Man 1 Andrew Garfield figure by Hot Toys, which still, I got a lot of love for this one. I was very late getting this. I only got it about, I don't know, I'm guessing 5-6 months ago, something like that. But I'm glad I did. It's a nice piece, very vibrant, needs updating. Another one of them would be very much appreciated from Hot Toys with an updated body and proportions, all that stuff. Alright. So we're going to start with number 5, work our way up to the best, number 1. At number 5 I've chosen the Hot Toys Spider-Man No Way Home Toby Maguire figure. I'm just not in love with this one, folks. It's never really settled into the collection, never really accepted the little things that bug me when I look at it. I don't mind about the transition between the neck and the head joining onto the body. My issue is the annoying dot at the top of his head from where the seam begins, and the fact that his chin appears quite pointy from the front because of the way it's stitched together underneath the chin. It's all the head sculpt really. I'm not crazy about the tone of blue. I know it's accurate to that film, but there's something about the way it reads next to the other Spider-Mans. It's very dark. But yeah, there's that chin and there's that dot at the top of his head from where the seam starts. No excuse for it. They could have done a much better job on this, and it's been a very frustrating figure to own, because I had the original batch 1 that had a lot of problems. Had some really helpful folks, get me a batch 2. I really appreciated all their help with that. Absolute legends. But this one's got a fair few issues as well. So if they do inevitably make another Tobey Maguire Spider-Man actually from the trilogy of films, hopefully maybe Spider-Man 2, that's my favourite of the 3, fix all the issues and just perfect it. And I wouldn't be in a hurry to sell this if they do announce another one, because I could always put some rips in the suit and paint some flesh tone underneath those rips and then add some scratches and wounds, battle damage up the figure a little bit. And I think with the Tobey Maguire head sculpt, which is fantastic, we'll take a quick look at that in a minute, but I think that look could be really cool for a figure like this. I think it might save it. Alright, and there he is with the Tobey Maguire head sculpt on, and it is stunning. It's a much stronger presence like this. It's probably how I got to rock him on the shelf from now on. But it'd just be weird because he'd be the only Spider-Man without his mask on. The rest of them all are rocking the masks, although the Andrew Garfield head sculpts are fantastic. Shame they never give us the video game Peter Parker heads to go with these guys. So far I don't think they have. They gave us a Miles Morales one with the animated movie. I don't know, they definitely haven't given us a Miles Morales head sculpt from the video games yet, nor a Peter Parker. It's weird. I guess they're keeping that one, in their bag of tricks for when they reissue ones they've already done. They give you a reason to want to buy it again because this time you get a head sculpt and all that crap. But yeah, that looks fantastic like that. That's probably how I should be rocking him on the shelf, because the Tobey Maguire head sculpt is stunning, and it just works better with the proportions, I think. Because the proportions on the Spider-Man head aren't accurate, and I do believe that it just works better with this head sculpt. The whole body looks more real once it goes on there. Anyway, number 5, that's my choice. He's a frustrating figure, but like this, he's pretty damn fantastic. So, there is hope. Love the spider emblem on the back, the way the light catches the webbing. It is looking good like this. Alright, and we'll move on to number 4. At number 4, I'm going with the Amazing Spider-Man figure by Hot Toys. It's an old piece, but it's holding up really well. The colours are stunning, and it's a very insect-like, intimidating version of Spider-Man, and I've really grown to love this suit over the years. I've still got to try some mods out on this guy, the main one being the shoulder area. I just want to raise the shoulders up a little bit and make it look a bit more how it's supposed to, but I'm putting that off. I'm maybe going to try it tonight. After I finish filming this one, I'm just going to get straight on with the operation on the figure here and add the traps. I just think that'll add to the overall presence of him. But a fantastic looking piece, man. I hope Hot Toys do him again, give him better proportions, a better body. But I would say keep the suit as it is, as far as all the materials he used. It really is fantastic. I wouldn't change a thing with the actual materials they used putting this piece together. Just the body. Sort that out and update it, and you will have yourself a winner. Just let you see him turning on the rotating base. It's got that kind of homemade look and feel, just like it did in the movie in places. I mean, I kind of forgive some of the, not so much at the back of the head there where it's connecting to the neck, it's a bit unsightly, but you could always tug at that and adjust it. That you can work with the suit. So that's why I wouldn't mind if Hot Toys just stuck with the materials they used for this one for a new version. He definitely has no butt. He's a bit weird in that proportion there, and yeah, boots are nice, feet are good. Yeah, I just think he needs fixing with the body, just a completely new body with more realistic proportions, but still a fantastic piece. I really love it. Finally got it in the collection all these years later, finally decided to get him. It was worth it. I'd be careful though if you're really craving this suit and you're thinking about forking out the money for this version. You know, it's inevitable. I'm sure Hot Toys are going to announce an updated one of these someday. But then again, you never can 100% guarantee it. So, you know, maybe if you just think of it the way I do, and if another one comes along, you can get that and then turn this into an extreme battle damage version, because he does get pretty messed up by the end of the film. That would be a cool little project. Get a little look at the Andrew Garfield sculpt on the body. Transition's a bit obvious, but I think the sculpt holds up really well. And I like the battle damage on his cheek. So, still a great head sculpt. Still a great figure. Definitely could do with some improvements, but look at that. It's just an absolutely stunning suit. They did a great job recreating it. They made a lot of effort on this one. It's an old piece, but still holding its own. So there you go at number 4, folks. The Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man figure. And number 3, he's back. Good old Andrew Garfield with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, but I guess it's technically from No Way Home, but they, for some reason, packaged it as the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie again. I don't know, I heard something like that. I had to buy the custom lenses. They were £60, so not cheap to make the eyes look white. There are other ways to do it, but I decided I wanted the full thing with the honeycomb effect and all that. There's a video on the channel, so you got the full in-depth review on the figure before I modified him, and then you got the video showing the replacing of the eye lenses to get this more movie accurate white look, which really does take it to another level. It's a small detail, but it just makes the blue and the red come alive. I love the proportions of the head and the neck, especially from this kind of angle. It really looks the way he did in the movie. Definitely a great piece. And he's at number 3 because it's just a stunning looking figure to have, and I love the look with the white eye lenses. But yeah, again, the hands and the suit don't really match up too well, just like the Toby Maguire No Way Home figure. But great proportions, really looks like Andrew Garfield. Do love this piece, that's why he's at number 3. Just love the suit and the size of the eyes. Just get you a close-up on these beautiful custom eye lenses. Bit tricky to install permanently because I ended up using tiny bits of super glue just to make sure they stayed in. Originally I was doing it the way they advised in their video about the blue tack, but it just wasn't secure enough, so I went with super glue. But they're really flush now and they look fantastic. Okay, so now we'll move on to number 2, but a fantastic addition to any 1/6 scale Spider-Man collection. Check out the review on the channel if you want to see more of them. And number 3, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Andrew Garfield figure, latest version. At number 2, we have the Black Suit Spider-Man from the Spider-Man 2 PS5 video game. I recently reviewed this on the channel, and it is a stunning figure. Maybe one of the best Spider-Man figures Hot Toys have made to date. It's pretty much flawless. The only thing is the question mark over the longevity of the outfit. Hopefully it will stand the test of time. But I'll go into more reasons when we get to number 1. This could easily be number 1. So don't get the wrong idea. I'm not saying this is not as good as the figure I've put at the number 1 spot. But we'll get to that in a minute. This is just incredible. The proportions, the suit, just everything about it, man, is so stunning. Excellent Spider-Man figure. You gotta own this one if you're a Spidey fan. This is one of the ones I think you have to get. And even though they are probably going to do the symbiote suit, which is a bit more aggressive looking later on, I thought about it long and hard before I bought this, and I actually prefer this one between the black suit and the symbiote suit. Just love the simplicity of this one. The symbiote suit has more of the kind of tendrils or whatever kind of coming up around his head and all over the body, really. It's a very aggressive look, and we'll wait and see. I don't need that one if I have this one, to be honest, which is the lack of space and things like that. I had to make a choice, and I really do think this is my favourite of the black suit and the symbiote suit. But I'm looking forward to the release of that one. Well, they haven't even announced it yet, technically, so it may not happen, but I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, beautiful, absolutely stunning. I won't show much more of it because I've literally just reviewed it. It's like a 41-minute long review on the channel, so you can check that out if you want to see more. But there he is at number 2, and again, definitely could easily be number 1, the Spider-Man 2 black suit by Hot Toys. Just a remarkable release, and something everyone should look forward to if they've got it pre-ordered. You will love this one. It deserves to be in your collection. And at number 1, I have the classic suit Spider-Man from the first PS4 Spider-Man game, and I just love the classic red and blue. It's so vibrant, and another big factor here is that muscle definition that you see under the suit. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. Just look at all the different muscle tone, and the arms as well. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. It really is. I love how the texture of the suits turned out. I think this will definitely stand the test of time. And I love the head sculpt. It turned out fantastic. I mean, I was worried. I remember the original My Thoughts video, but they definitely did a few little tweaks before it was released. And for me, it's just the definitive Spider-Man. To me, if you're only going to have one, and as a kid of the 80s, growing up with Spider-Man posters on the wall, and the comic books and the cartoons, this looks exactly like the Spider-Man that I grew up with. So it's a nostalgia thing. It just hits all the right notes for me. The vibrancy of the colours, the muscle tone, the proportions, the posability, the presence in the room. I, again, acknowledge how incredible the black suit is. I absolutely adore it, but this has to be my number 1. Because the black suit doesn't quite have the same level of muscle tone as this one does. I'll put them side by side and you can have a little look at them together. Yeah, so it's tricky to see sometimes because of the black suit, but there's just not the same level of definition on the black suit that you get with this one. I mean, yeah, the arms, the chest, the abs, it's all, you can see the six-pack, everything cuts through that suit so well. And this may be more accurate to the game, or I did hear someone say that they kind of I think it was Justin, said that he was a bit more slimmed down in the figure here than he is in the video game. But there's no complaints though. I mean, I don't miss all the bumps and ripples from all the muscle action going on under the suit. It's nice to have a difference between two things, but I mean, it is supposed to be the same Peter Parker in 2 different games. There's also a difference in the size, well, the dimensions or the shape of the head. I love the shape of the head on the black suit. I think that's perfect. The shape of the head on the classic suit is fine. A little bit rounded, but I guess it's accurate to the game. I would have to go back and double check. It's been a while. But yeah, there's definitely some difference in the muscle definition, particularly in the kind of midsection of his body. But both awesome figures. I mean, if you can only have one, my choice would be classic. If you can only get two, it would be the black suit and the classic together, because they're so different and they complement each other so well. Do love that classic spider on the back. It really gets the nostalgia going, but obviously the stitching, you can see it a lot more obviously on the classic suit here. Again, vast improvement, leaps forward, you know, with the black suit here. They really just refined everything. Again, totally understand why some people would put the black suit at number 1 in this case, but this is still that classic Spidey that I just adore. And he looks incredible. Look at that. Such an awesome piece. And the suit, you know, allows you for all the articulation. It seems really tough. You know, it definitely just goes back to normal again when you stand him up straight. But look at that. That is Spider-Man, the definitive Spider-Man. And I know everyone loves, well, not everyone probably, but I've made his ankles go weird now. Stand up. Yeah, a lot of people are totally in love with that latest Tom Holland No Way Home at the end of the movie. Red and blue suit, really vibrant, beautiful looking figure. Absolutely. To me though, I couldn't justify that one because it, to me, just looks very similar from far away. Looks quite similar to the classic suit here. Obviously the blues are kind of different as a kind of metallic kind of sheen or whatever to the Tom Holland one. But yeah, like I said, I just couldn't justify it because they just look too similar to me. Obviously there are some pretty big differences here and there, but in general, you know, this is the one I have decided to stay with for that classic look. Yeah, the classic suit Spidey just has another level of definition as far as muscle goes compared to all the other Spider-Mans I have here. He is just on a different level when it comes to muscle tone. Alright folks, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Always good to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll bring you that mod video on this amazing Spider-Man with the shoulder situation. I'll bring you that soon. I'm going to try and attempt that mod right now after I finish filming this video for you, so I'll let you know how that goes. Please drop a like on this video, it'll help more people find it. Really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't done already, and follow me on Instagram at DeanKnight333. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.